Today is day 7 of your journey. Another exciting day of your fitness journey and discovery tour. There are 14 stages ahead of you, 14 days of cycling around the Greek island of Rhodes, and so much to see and experience. Beautiful landscapes, fantastic views of the sea, beaches and mountains. You will explore charming villages and experience the beauty of the island. Your goal is to get fitter, to keep working on your dream body and to enjoy exercise. It won't always be easy, but one thing is promised. It will be worth it. Come with me. You will successfully complete this 20-day challenge. You will circumnavigate Rhodes once and work on your dream body. The journey is the reward. You start today's tour in the mountain village of Monolitos and can look forward to a great road. From up here you can still see the ocean at the foothills, and at the end of the day you will be back by the sea yourself. You can't quite believe it, but you set off with anticipation. The last houses are behind you and you are back in the middle of the mountains on a road that slowly winds its way down, and you're ready to enjoy the ride to the full. Today it's just fun. Of course, it goes downhill, but knowing that you've ridden up everything beforehand makes this ride down that much better. On a big journey, there are difficult and easier moments, and usually the strength during the challenges is rewarded afterwards. You already feel much better in your body, full of energy and optimism to continue this journey as strongly as you started it. It's really addictive, you're so happy. You're going downhill and are still paddling. The movement makes you feel so good and the landscape here is so attractive too. The really big mountains are behind you. There are hills in the background, but overall the surroundings become wider and flatter. Your smile is so big that you can't even describe it. The feelings of happiness you have are hard to describe. The word incredible is not enough. Until now it has really only been downhill. Now the first small ascent lies ahead of you. But you're so full of energy and drive, you're literally flying uphill. You've really conquered the hill in no time, and in front of you, once again, the view of the sea awaits you. Now it's clear. You're much closer to the sea, much further down. Unbelievable how fast it has gone so far, especially compared to how long it has taken uphill, you think, as you continue to follow the road. But that is usually the case. First, it is difficult for a long time before it gets easier. So in many situations, it is important to keep up with what you're aiming for, you affirm yourself. The descent goes on and on. Now you really realize that you've ridden all this uphill before, and what a great achievement it was. You can be proud of yourself, you think. And rightly so. You enjoy the descent, the speed and the adrenaline as the trees pass you by. What a great day. By now you lost count on how many cheers and shouts of joy you've let out. And that's alright, you have to celebrate the small milestones, victories and progress. Sure, it's easier today, but you wouldn't be here if you didn't show up every day to move and push you forward. Keep going and enjoy. By now you've almost reached the bottom. Once again, the surroundings reveal a new and of course still impressive facet. The road is no longer so steeply downhill, and you're honestly happy to realize that you need to pedal harder to get ahead. You still have so much energy that you really want to get rid of it and use it. So let's go! The hills increasingly turn into flat stretches of land, and you drive past countless olive trees. Every now and then a house appears because the next village of Apolakia is not far away, and you realize that you have successfully mastered one of the most difficult sections of the entire journey. The route through the mountains. Just wow, you say to yourself. Great job. What you've just realized is that it's much drier down here. Actually just as you imagined Rhodes to be, and not as green as you've seen it in the last few days. All the better that you could experience both sides of the island, you think, as you get closer and closer to the village. The village is really tiny. Within a few seconds you've driven through it. That's because you're still on the west coast and keep heading south. There are really only a few people living here. But you're curious to see what the landscape is like here. So far it's always been particularly beautiful at the places where few people live and tourists pass by. You're excited of what's to come as you leave the village behind. The first thing you notice is the brand new road. Somehow it's funny that in the least lively places you find yourself on one of the best roads so far. You don't mind at all as it rolls a lot better. But it's not far to your final destination anyway. You want to get to the sea, then you're done for today. There it is, you shout. Your eyes sparkle. You can't believe it. Earlier today you were still in the mountains and saw the sea from afar, and now it's right in front of you. You shake your head. You're so proud. And even more fulfilled, as all the many impressions and experiences on the journey make you feel that way. You soon reach the end of the brand new road and decide to end your trip there. Today was just amazing. Tomorrow will certainly be just as beautiful, but now you want to turn around once to look back. Look what lays behind you and look up at the mountains from where you came. You haven't felt progress as clearly as today for a long time, and it feels great. You made it. Day 7 of 20 successfully completed. I'm impressed. That's moments we move for.